welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to do a garden run to see what's left in the old garden. I had a few tomatoes right here. See if there's any left. I got me a little basket. But let me set this up where y'all can watch. There you go. Here's some tomatoes. I'm going to say this will be the last of these tomatoes. A few green ones, I'm going to get them. I got a buddy been asking for some fried green tomatoes, and I figure I'll try to oblige him a little bit. Okay, we'll walk on down the hill, see what we can come across. I think there's some more tomatoes right here. Look at my little marigolds, ain't they pretty? Okay, right here's some little green tomatoes. Here's some nice ones. See them right in there? Okay. Remember what we was talking about, hiding your garden? I see most people wouldn't even realize what that is until they went by it. Here's some few tomatoes. I'm not going to take all of them because there may be time for some more here to ripen. Right here is one of my favorite tomatoes to grow, and I love to eat them. It's called an ox heart tomato. See how it's made like a heart? These are a real meaty tomato. And right here's two more that we'll take for green tomatoes. Alrighty. Is that a ripe one right there? Yep. There's a nice ripe one. Now see, there's more tomatoes still in there. They're all through that. I'm not going to gather them yet. But let's walk down here to where I had some peppers at. And we'll see if they've made anything. Oh yeah, they've turned on again. Look here. Let me see if I can get you set up. I hope y'all can see. But look here at the peppers on this plant. Now I'm gonna go ahead and just pull these plants up and lay them down on the ground because I don't need no more peppers. But I will take all the peppers from this one and the other ones down through here and cut them up, put them in the freezer, can them, do something with them. Here's another one. This will make about the third or fourth time I've picked off these peppers. If this fills the basket up, I'll run up there and get another one, and we'll continue to do the gardening. We've got a lot of other things coming off, like the Hell's Haven Festival, the Alpaca Festival and stuff. And I don't think I'll have time later to be doing all this. That's why I'm going to go ahead and do it now. Now, these are all plants that I saved the seeds from last year, and I started them this year in a greenhouse and all right here on the farm. I didn't have to go to Walmart or anything like that. And as you can see, that basket is almost full. So I will definitely have to go get another basket. Here's some cayenne peppers, and I mean a pile of them. I really can't believe how good these peppers have done. I think I have put up several gallon bags of different kinds of peppers this year, and I used them for hot tomato juice, salsa, and everything else, and they're still producing. I might have been better off bringing the little mule. And for those that don't know, the little mule is a sled, like a child's snow sled, but it's bigger and thicker, a little heavier duty. And I use it to get crops and stuff in when there's like a big abundance of them. It makes it a lot easier on me. I got something in my shoe. This is a grow bed I put out. I didn't figure a lot from it this year. I do have carrots in it, and we'll probably go ahead and pull them today. But let me go ahead and get these, and we'll finish these peppers up. I didn't expect a lot out of these carrots because that the dirt and stuff I used in here wasn't real good. But there's a couple carrots and all on. I think I'm gonna use that one pepper there for seed. See it right here? I'll let this one and that one go to seed, and probably that one. And that way I can collect seeds for next year off of them. Let me run up to the house and get another basket, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back, everybody. Right here is a cucumber I left for seed. And then there's a couple small ones here. But over here is some more carrots. Sorry, I got you hung up. Let me set you up right here, and we'll see what these carrots have done. Not great, but hey, it's something. Now next year, this winter, this stuff will go down, and I will replant this in carrots, and they should do a lot better next year. But this is just the first year this stuff's had anything growing in it. And I have been doing a little reading on this, I guess it's a flower bed garden or planting bed. But I'm going to amend the soil heavily so that it'll do better next year. See, we're getting some carrots. And that's all that matters as long as you get a little something back. I've done ordered my carrot seeds. These carrot seeds here was, what, 15-year-old, I think, when I planted them. So, you know, don't throw your old seeds away. If you get half the germination out of them, that's better than nothing. These are like little baby carrots. I guess you call them fingerling. And this here still has a lot of fluff to it. And I'm hoping to keep it loose for the carrots to be able to grow better. Let me walk around here and I'll move y'all up the hill. But I'm thankful for every carrot, every pepper, because it could have been nothing. And dry as this year's been, it's surprising it wasn't a big nothing. I see 2, 3 more carrots. I'll grab them real quick. Okay, we'll walk down here and look at the okra real quick and see what it's doing. Might give us a little bite of okra. And I need to check my sweet potatoes one day. They should be about ready to harvest. But I may dig into a hill today and see what they're doing. So let me get you and we'll go on down the hill. See how weedy? I ain't mowed. Right there's cabbage I growed. There was cabbages through here. There was the carrot beds. See the tomato plants everywhere? They're still in here. Peppers. This was potatoes. If you look up on the fur end right there, you can see the potatoes. Right in here is my sweet potatoes. And we'll get in there in a minute and see if we can't maybe uproot a few. But see, as you go down through here, you wouldn't see or think about nothing being here. But here's a bunch of okra. Now this is supposed to be 14-inch, well it says 16-inch Louisiana long pod okra. And it is an heirloom. And this is my first year growing it. And from what I see, it does very well. If that thing is stand there a second, it won't, of course. Well, I'm going to set the basket on the back of it to help hold it. Hope that'll be enough. Yeah. Okay. Now, these plants right here, there's 2 of them. I'm letting them go to seed. And I will collect my seeds off of those. But these other ones, we're going to harvest and see how long those are. And they're just as tender and ready to go. So I will be growing these again because I do like the okra. It produces a long pod, bigger than most. You know, most okra you pick like this. There's a difference. So, you know, I will save my seeds so I can have it next year. But see, this one here, see how long that is? And listen, it's got a little, it's tough. That one's a little too tough. But that one there ain't. As long as that is, it's not tough. Okay, I'm gonna go on out through here and pick this okra. Let me see if I can turn you around where you can see. But as we was talking about the hide a garden, this would be the perfect way to hide your garden so everybody don't see it. It don't seem to want to cooperate here. We'll do it this way. There you go. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and cut all this okra. And I don't know how much okra this stuff's put off. It's put off a lot. I'm sitting here looking down here, and even plumb down here, I see them little, let me get them up here. These are called a teaspoon tomato. My neighbor gave them to me, and that's about as big as they get. See how that one there's ripe? Hope you can see it. Right there. See, that one's ripe. And that's as big as they get, but they seem to be coming back every year. So I will let them grow because anything that produces itself back, even if it is a small tomato, you can make use of it. My back's throwing a fit, so I'm gonna be a little slow. But just be patient with me. Okay, we end up with a pretty good little basket of Oaky, and I'll turn you around here and show you the ones I'm leaving for seed. See those? Now, these are an heirloom Oaky, and that'll produce a lot more seeds than what I'll need next year just on these 3 little plants. But I'll let them dry. You know, they'll go full grown, dry, and then I will harvest them. Okay, let me see if I can find a sweet potato row. Right up here, right in there, is a sweet potato row. So I'll try to get you set up again and let you down a little bit so you'll be able to see what comes out. Set the basket on you. There you go. I think it's in here's a sweet potato row too, but we'll pull them up and see. That's right around. Yeah, they're not big, but there's a few in here. But with the weather we've had, I'm surprised we're getting any at all. But there is some, and I will harvest them. See, we're getting a few. These are just little fingerlings, but they'll eat good as any other one. And this here was the bottom row. They got planted last. So I'm gonna move up here and see how these done. trying to get all this out of your way. I guess I'm in your way. But right here is 2 hills. I want to dig up and see how they done. Well, it ain't doing like they done last year, but last year they got a lot more rain. Let's see, here's a road, here's one. When I come back, I'll bring my tater fork and see if I missed any. But it's not looking like it's gonna be a bumper crop. But there is, I think, 6 rows in here. Well, that's enough for today. I'm not ready to harvest them no way, but I'll have my brother-in-law come in and bush hog this down, and we'll run the tater plow through here. Okay. But there's a few sweet potatoes. I'm not griping. I'm happy. But see right here, here's another one of those Mater planes. They seem to be kind of invasive, but if it's something you eat, I wouldn't fuss about it. Here's some that's ripe. Let me get them. Right there's what they make. They taste like a Mater. They just little bitty fellers. But anything, like I say, grows back. That's not a bad thing. Let's go down here. And I'm gonna see how see if these beans are ready for pick for seed. Now here's my bean vines. And now if you remember, we picked from these 3 times. And I'm letting these go to seed. But if you look, even through there, there's still plenty of beans. And see how pretty and purple they get? But these will all make beautiful seed beans. And I'll come through here and pick them probably another 2 weeks or so. Now, see how they turn whitish? That's the ones that's on their way to drying. But here we go. See all those? Those will make me plenty of seed beans for next year. I hope y'all can see them as I'm going. I'm just trying to make my way through the weeds too. They kind of fell down the hill. I may have to have him bush hog before I intended, but look, see all them beans? And look, they go plumb down to there. And I have already picked these 3 times. I think we ended up with a total of 5 bushel of beans off of these. And there's probably another bushel on there. So I'm pretty happy with that. My cabbages was through there. There's some tomatoes over there, but I don't need them that bad. I put up plenty of tomatoes. And I'll get you out here in the driveway. But that was the last of the, probably, well, not the last of it, because I had come through and get seeds and stuff off the peppers and some maters and stuff I left up there. And the beans, of course, Oaky. But other than that, we're about done this year. I will say my brother-in-law come and do some bush hogging. It'd make it easier on me. But I'll jump off here. Here's the Oaky and sweet potatoes. There's some carrots in there. You've seen the peppers and carrots in the other basket. That ain't bad for, you know, what is this? September the 18th. That's not a bad haul for this late in the year. But I'm gonna jump off here and make my way up the driveway. And then I'll try to work this stuff up. But I wanted to bring you out for a garden tour. But y'all have a good day. Have a blessed day. Be good to each other. We'll see you in the next video.